Do you like comic books? Love comic books. Do you like talking about comic books and comic book movies and everything pop culture?
I love to geek out on that stuff.
Yeah?
Yep.
You found the right channel. Here at the El Paso Herald-Post Studios, I'm Jack Lutz.
Troy Segner.
And another episode of Talk Nerdy to Me starts...
Oh, all this new studio set me off. Hold on a second. Is that...
Wow. Now.
Hey, listen!
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or Eve? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG? 'Cause I know...
All right, greetings, Troy. How you doing?
Hello, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a good hot minute. Let's do a recap of current events. Let's
lots and lots of stuff going on.
Yeah. Let's pick and choose here off of the notes that you have written down, because I'd be totally lost if you didn't do this. Let's talk about the weddings that happened recently with or did they lack thereof between Marvel and DC, because when one company has to do something groundbreaking, the other one has to copy the other. So the one that first came out was the wedding between Kitty Pryde and Colossus, which happened in X-Men Gold, which
The Runaway Bride episode?
Yeah, which I picked it up, and now my throat's been killing me lately, and it didn't happen. You said Runaway Bride. Yeah. Colossus got his heart broken.
Left at the altar.
Left him at the altar, but Kitty still says she loves him, and she still wants to be with him. Following the issue after that, she says, "I love you, Colossus," but Colossus doesn't want pretty much anything to do with her. But at the end of that wedding issue, someone did get married.
At least they delivered a marriage.
Yeah, we did get a marriage out of that, and I kind of thought that was pretty cool. The couple that finally got hitched. Of course, we're talking about Gambit and Rogue.
Long time romance there. Finally realized.
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself. Here Colossus and Kitty didn't get married, but Rogue and Kitty Pryde looked at each other and were like, "Hey, well, Rogue and Kitty Pryde. Wow, what a Freudian slip!
That would have been diversity right there.
What a Freudian slip that was! Wow,
Get out of your mind.
Rogue and Gambit getting hitched. Yeah, they're like, well, we got the preacher here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Hey, they got rings. Preacher. You want to just go ahead and get married?
That's what happened pretty much. So they got married.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that ending. Not okay with the Batman Catwoman wedding. Not okay with that. No, you didn't like it either?
Well, like I said, the DC leaked it to the New York Times.
Right. Well, they didn't know that the New York Times was going to leak it.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
They purposely gave it to them yeah, because then DC posted, "Hey, look what we did. We've told them this." But New York Times posted almost a panel per panel description the Friday before it came out.
You think DC wanted the New York Times to leak the wedding?
They copped to it later. They said they thought it was a marketing thing. They were trying. The only thing it did was cause people not to buy the books. They knew they weren't getting married.
Well, little did they know. Here's the thing. I did not read any of the spoilers. I knew that something leaked, and I began to read the headline, and so I didn't want to read the headline. I wanted to buy the issue. Right. And yes, I was a little disappointed with it. I felt that this whole wedding thing between Catwoman and Bruce, Catwoman and Batman was just so pointless to begin with. And I'm going to tell you why. I think maybe we discussed this. Okay, in the comics, Troy, it's known, Selina Kyle is known amongst criminals. They know each other's secret identities.
Right.
A few issues before that, Selina Kyle and the Joker threw down, and the Joker was calling Catwoman Selina. He knew her by her name. Okay, so who is Selina Kyle going out with in the comic books? Everybody knows, and they've seen them in public together.
Right.
Selina Kyle and Bruce Wayne are dating. Okay, they've been seen in public together. They were with Clark and Lois at this really cute carnival outing. Okay, it's known. Okay, why don't the villains know this then? Why don't the villains know? Why didn't the Joker know this? Why didn't the Riddler know this? Why didn't Clayface know this?
Too busy with their diabolical plans.
Right. I mean, I felt that was a huge loophole in that relationship and that complete chemistry, lack thereof, of writing that Tom King did. That's just me. I mean, I'm really being nitpicky, but I can't let that go. I can't let that go.
It's one of those things where you have to push the I believe button, and they use
yeah.
that too much sometimes. In comics.
You have to suspend your disbelief when you're reading the funny pages, but
there comes a point when you just say that's just not feasible. It doesn't make sense.
Right. And so at the end, they did not end up getting married, and Catwoman did not meet up with Bruce on their rooftop wedding.
Another guy got left at the altar.
Another guy, yeah. Reasons being, she just felt that that Batman shouldn't be getting married. She
was afraid he would stop being Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And the world needs Batman.
Right. And at the end of the issue, you have one of Selena Kyle's friends. She was the one that kind of planted the seed in her head about the whole thing. She goes back, and the guy that was behind it all turned out to be Bane. And
I wondered which one of us.
I wonder what happened. And so Bane's behind this whole thing. So now you got this upcoming throwdown between Batman and Bane coming up. So I'm okay with that. I've always liked
back to real Batman. Love Lorne.
Yeah. Batman needs to be Batman. I think that's another topic for another time that we'll get into. Another thing that we should get into also is another reboot.
Lots of those.
Oh my goodness!
Marvel told you fresh start. They're delivering.
I really liked it when they went back to their original numbering. I felt that was a great step.
Well, they're doing dual numbering now.
Yeah.
They have legacy numbering and the new numbering.
Oh, okay. So, a guy that's getting a reboot now, again, is Frank Castle, the Punisher. And this has been... Why hasn't this happened yet? Do you know?
They changed artists again.
Okay.
I don't know how many times, but this latest push is because they're changing artists. And he's given up he had the War Machine armor for a while. Mm-hmm. Supposedly in this new reboot, he's dropping it.
He's just going back to
just brute muscle and big guns.
And just a pissed off war veteran.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the Mortal Kombat reboot. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah, they're supposedly going to reboot that movie.
Okay. Yeah, here's the thing. I read some of the plot synopsis stuff. I can't even talk right now because I'm so befuddled over this, and I'm not liking this either. Here's the thing: I feel like a bitter old curmudgeon, not liking any of this stuff.
Supposed to be.
Not liking any of this stuff. I read that Raiden's going to be a 14-year-old kid, and
see, I didn't read that.
Yeah, that the Raiden's going to be a 14-year-old, and they've got a wealth of all these characters, and yet they're going to be introducing a new character in the film that has nothing to do with the video games. And Troy, no Scorpion or Sub-Zero.
How can you have Mortal Kombat without?
How is that possible?
Get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... See, the only thing I read was they were rebooting it and that they weren't going to be bringing in very many new video game characters. Which seems like a waste. Like you said, they have
over 20.
Plethora.
Well over 20, yeah.
And why not stick to the plot that works?
Yeah. It's such a great plot, too. Outworld wants to take over Earth. There's a tournament that determines whether or not...
It's outer space, Enter the Dragon.
Right. Right. Interdimensional Enter the Dragon tournament with killing.
And with better graphics. Now.
Yeah.
They could do some killer... Goro would be amazing.
Right. Oh my god, yeah. Cut back to the Goro CGI crap fest.
Cut back to the Rock Scorpion King graphics.
I think Goro looked better than the Rock Scorpion King.
Much better.
I think he looked better than that. See, okay, I don't hate everything. Okay, and a movie coming up. We'll go back to Marvel here real quick, and we'll end this segment. Finally, she's getting a film. Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. Let's do this.
Female lead.
Yeah, I think they waited too long for it. I think they should have done this a while back.
Agreed.
My big question is: will people go see this? I know they will, but will it make money? Will it make money?
If it's a good story,
yeah.
We already know she's a good character. She's a great actor. Do I need a good story for her? It's supposedly going to be
like a spy film or
pre her entering the Avengers.
Gotcha.
So yeah, maybe it'll show some of her training coming up in the Black Widow program and up until the point where she gets converted.
So that's the big question. Do you think the Black Widow film will be a hit? Do you think the Black Widow film will make money? Do you think it will flop? What are your thoughts on that? And what are your thoughts on any of the other things that we discussed? All these reboots, all these misfires with weddings. It's making me nervous, dude, to get married now, man. It's making me nervous. Am I going to be left at the altar? Jeez.
Don't do it.
I'm not. I can't do it.
If some superhero asks you to marry her, tell her no.
No. Because something bad's going to happen. Somebody's going to crash the wedding. Somebody's going to die.
Or kill you to get back at her.
Right. Or she just won't show up. Or she'll
You're just going to break a lot of superhero women's hearts.
Yeah, I can't get my heart broken. It's already happened. So, all right, your thoughts on those current events, let us know. We are now on Spotify.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, we are on Spotify.
Cool. So, Spotify, El Paso Herald-Post, YouTube, Facebook. Let us know what you think about those topics, and we will get back with you ASAP. Follow us on our Facebook page, and we will follow you back until the end of time. Big thanks to Raywork Productions, and a big thanks to the El Paso Herald-Post for housing us here in their beautiful new studio, which will be put to use very, very soon also down the road. So that'll do it for another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me. For now, I'm Jack Lutz.
I'm Troy Segner.
You want to make the shot here?
I'll try.
And good night.
Sleep tight.
Make the shot. Oh, air ball.
Air ball.
Hey, listen.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.